At Eckerd, we believe that every youth.
At Eckerd, we believe that every youth we serve.
At Eckerd, we believe that every youth we serve deserves a second chance.
We believe that change is possible with the support of family, friends, and the community.
We believe that when goals are successfully achieved, failure is defeated. That's why at Eckerd, we focus on the person side of the wheel. The person side of the wheel is a foundation that emphasizes the importance of integrity, responsibility, empathy, caring, being happy, and having respect for all.
Integrity is defined as having the quality of being fair, honest, courageous, humble, and reliable.
We do not build integrity in the individual, we reveal the character that already exists.
Youth may come here to be a part of Eckerd, but once they leave, Eckerd will be a part of them.
Eckerd Youth Alternatives, the first name in second chances.
The mission of the Pet Bowl Project is to prevent animal cruelty and dogfighting, educate people on the importance of spay and neuter, and to train people and their pets to be better advocates for their dog, whatever their breed is.
One of the biggest things I see with dog owners is they don't manage their dogs and they don't supervise them. And the dog learns lots of bad habits. So let's use some management and supervision to prevent our dogs from doing things we don't want. Then we can train them and praise them and focus on the behaviors we do want.
We do a lot of education programs from the very small children, teaching them about pet responsibility, what it means to own a pet, and that when you get a pet, it's forever. So between working with the young people and doing that, and then the teens, we work with them in the same capacity, but we do a little bit more into humane education, anti-dog fighting, that type of thing.
Being here was a pretty good experience for me. The training classes taught me was teaching me how to basically train my dog properly. They assist you, they teach you the basic fundamentals. I really enjoy the people, the personalities that they carry here, really dog-loving people. We also do programs for people that's incarcerated. Since I like working with dogs a lot, and I think I can train my dog as well as I did, then I think I can have something to offer here when I come over to the Pit Bull Project.
Once in a while, we have some extreme circumstances that we just can't get away from, and Lucy is one of those. She was found with her brother in downtown Toledo. Both dogs were severely malnutrition, dehydrated, and had mange over probably 90% of their body. And now I've had her for about 2 months, and she's doing wonderful.
I worked with the Sheriff's Department and for over 30 years until August of 2010 when I retired as a captain with the department. During my time there as what we call an operator, as a deputy in SWAT, I was involved in 3 shootings, 2 of those resulting in death. 2 of them were drug-related shootings, and then my final shooting as an operator was the Good Guys electronics store hostage takeover in 1991.
Sorry for the interruption. This is Jonathan Elias again from the Good Guys in South Sacramento, where the standoff is entering its 7th hour, and it continues.
In the Good Guys, it was a hostage situation with 50-plus hostages, 4 armed gunmen inside an electronics store. There were people shot inside the store by the gunmen.
You can see one of the gunmen on the left side. He just came through. He had a gun in his hand. He just untied one of the women, and it looks as though he is going. There it is. The door is open. The woman is outside the store. There is now fire. We just saw gunfire that was shot. That was a sniper taking out the window. I believe one of the gunmen is dead. There goes some smoke grenades. People are now coming out of the store. There is gunfire now, rapid fire inside the store. The woman in front of the store was released, is still crouched in front of the door.
When we made entry through the back doors of the store into the showroom, the gunman began shooting and killing hostages. And as we came through the back door, you could hear a lot of screaming, a lot of shooting. As we got towards the front of the store, you could see that I could see hostages that weren't moving. I could see blood. Nobody was moving, and at that time I kind of thought that we had lost at least the majority of our hostages. One of my partners got fired at by a shotgun from one of the suspects, and I could feel the muzzle blast and see the flash, but I couldn't really tell where the suspect was at. It resulted in a couple of my partners and myself actually shooting that suspect moments later and stopping that threat.
People inside are scampering around, getting cover. One of the gunmen there just was shot inside. It looks as though people have come in from the back and they have opened fire. I just saw another gunman get shot. He has fallen. It does not look like he's still alive.
As I got closer to the front of the store, I could tell, again, I saw more blood, more chaos, hostages not moving, and it just really struck me that, you know, we had maybe failed in our mission. The final result of that was 3 dead hostages, 3 dead gunmen, and I believe, if my numbers are right, 14 or 15 wounded hostages from both gunfire and from broken glass.
The situation seems to be under control now. It happened very fast. They're now moving in emergency crews. They have a fire truck being driven in. We have life flight right close by. We have ambulances all over the place. We have dog units going in. You can see this is pandemonium. Now that truck is blocking.
I think the hardest part for me in that incident wasn't so much that I was involved in the shooting, but it was all the things that I saw inside that store with the innocent patrons that were in that store who were shot and killed, and which I stood next to all 3 dead hostages for several minutes, all of them face up near me, and numerous other hostages then starting to ask for help because they had been shot or wounded in some other manner. I thought a lot about my family, and I thought, what if I don't survive this? What if I get critically wounded? How am I gonna get to see my son at least one more time? So I thought about those things. I think that was more traumatic to me than the incident itself. Just those thoughts. I've had lots of help in dealing with those incidents, and what I have found, the best thing for me was to talk about them. And not only just talk to people that were involved with me in those incidents or my friends, but also to seek professional assistance in dealing with what I was feeling.